How does it feel knowing that A, you're the best in Australia at a long jump, and B, that you're the hunted? Everybody wants to be where you are.
It's a pretty nice feeling. I guess, you know, being the Australian record holder, I've set a pretty high standard for the event here in Australia. I know that there's a lot of younger girls coming through as well at the moment, you know, that are sort of making some good progress, and it's definitely keeping me on my toes. And yeah, it's what you need though. You need the competition, and you need the girls jumping close to, you know, what you can do and what you're capable of doing. That gives you that little kick, and yeah, it's healthy competition.
You mentioned young girls. You too were a young girl once upon a time. How did you
long time ago.
How did you first get involved with long jump?
Started back in little athletics. So my older brother, Jamie, started a couple of years prior to me starting, and just went along and watched him compete and saw how much fun he was having with all the friends that he'd made, and I knew that I wanted to give it a go, and yeah, I literally haven't looked back since. So started in under 6, and here we are 25 years later.
You're a very active family, as you just said. Your brother first as junior athletics, and then your sister. I've played footy with Strats, but your dad's your coach as well,
Yeah,
so it really is a big family affair. I guess everybody's really healthy and active.
Yeah, we're all super passionate about health and fitness and sport, and having my dad and my mum bring us up, getting us really involved in sport has been fantastic. And my dad coached not just myself, but my 3 siblings as well. So it's really nice to be able to support each other and have the support from my parents and siblings as well.
Here's Buschkuehl, round 4. Oh, lots of height.
What are some of the biggest attributes that you need for long jump? I mean, we watched you here today. I swear there's springs in here somewhere.
Definitely speed on the runway, that's the key. So that's something that I work on a lot in training. So speed on the runway, and then also just making sure that you're hitting the board and approaching the board with as much speed behind you, so no hesitation. But also, yeah, you need to have some good spring in the legs. So I think that's definitely probably my best attribute, just the power and strength that I've got in my legs.
Just on that as well, you were diagnosed with celiac disease?
Yes.
In terms of your nutrition and your diet and your preparation for events, how did that kind of alter things for you as a professional athlete?
Yeah, it's pretty challenging to say the least. Being on a strict 100% gluten-free diet means that I have to be careful when I eat out. So I try and avoid eating out, particularly around competition time, because all it takes is one breadcrumb for someone with celiac disease to, you know, feel unwell and, you know, deal with all the symptoms that come with that condition. So I try and, you know, book an Airbnb or an apartment that has cooking facilities so I can prepare a lot of my own food. But I work with a dietitian at the Victorian Institute of Sport, so it's really handy having the advice and guidance from them. But yeah, we manage as best as we can.
Was it always on your radar that you wanted to be an Olympian?
It was from a pretty young age, actually. When I was in grade 1, I watched Cathy Freeman in the Sydney Olympics. And that was really the moment that I realised I wanted to put on the green and gold one day, and I wanted to represent Australia, make an Olympic team. And yeah, I think looking back on it now, it's crazy to think what I've been able to achieve, having that dream from such a young age.
I can imagine there was a lot of relief as well, being diagnosed and actually understanding that that's what the concern was.
Yeah, 100%. It was a massive relief. It was also a bit overwhelming, to be honest, because I'd never actually heard of what celiac disease was. I'd never even heard of celiac disease. So to have been able to get that diagnosis and then try and increase my knowledge around what I needed to do to get my health back on track.
Brooke Buschkuehl has been on fire this year and has now taken her 2nd silver medal in her 2nd Commonwealth Games.
What are your goals, both looking kind of immediately and short term and then long term as well?
Short term, I'd love to win a medal in Paris. I know that I'm capable of doing it. I just have to get to Paris in the shape that I know I need to be to win a medal. I've jumped 7:13 before, and that distance is definitely good enough to be on a podium. I just need to do it at a major championships. So I'd love to win a medal of any colour. And I think beyond that, I'm not really too sure yet. You know, there's going to be a lot of highs and lows, ups and downs, but I think the main thing that I've learned in my 25 years of doing the sport is just to enjoy it.